Hello, everyone. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Number one, it's totally free. They also have creation tools that allow you to edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. How convenient is that? Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many, many more. So, what are you waiting for? You can also make money with no minimum listenership. It's time to get started. Well, welcome to the Kingya Podcast. As you may have guessed, I am your host, Kingya, a father, activist, and professional speaker. On this podcast, we discuss relationships, criminal justice, news and politics, Black history, culture, and domestic violence awareness. If this is your first time being here, I want to say thank you and encourage you to keep listening. Each week you can expect to hear thought-provoking interviews as well as personal and relationship tips that will help enhance your life. You will have access to resourceful downloads that you can implement daily to become more productive. Thank you for spending some time with me today. The purpose of this podcast is because everyday people inspire me through their stories of trial and error in life. Now let's jump into your favorite podcast. What better way to share our stories?
All right. Life is too short. Life is too short. If life is too short, why don't you live your life as if it is your last day on earth? If life is too short, why don't you live your life as if it is your last day on earth? Stop making excuses. Stop using the words, I can't. I can't is not good enough, especially if life is too short. You are all that you need. Say to yourself, I am all that I need. I am more than enough. I have the strength to carry on. I have the strength to move forward. I am more than enough. Life is too short. I am more than enough. Life is too short. If life is too short, then why don't you live your life as if it is your last day on earth? Repeat after me. I will live my life as if it is the last day on earth. I will live my life as if it is my last day here on earth. I will live my life as if it is my last day here on earth. Life is too short not to be enjoying it. Life is too short not to be enjoying yourself. Life is too short not to be enjoying yourself. Every day you wake up in the morning, give thanks, because life is too short. Every day you wake up, put a smile on your face, because life is too short. Every day you wake up, thank God for your life. Thank God for your family. Thank God for the people that He has placed in your life. Thank God for the people that are placed around you. Thank God for the little that you have, so that you can be blessed with more. Thank God for the little things, because the little things add up. When you are grateful and thankful for the little things that God has given you, then He will bless you with more of abundance. You will have abundance if you learn to show gratitude and appreciation and self-discipline for the things that you already have in your life. Life is too short. I am a living testimony that life is too short. I have been to jail. I have lost custody of my children. I have been falsely accused of crimes that I did not commit by 3 women. I have lost my job. I had become homeless. I had to sell all my vehicles. Life is too short. Do you hear me today? Life is too short. I paid attorneys to fight custody battles, to fight false allegations and false charges against me. They ran off with my money. I almost went to jail for crimes that I did not commit, for being falsely accused. Life is too short. Do you hear me today? I've had doors slammed in my face. I've had employers tell me you are not employable. I've had employers discriminate against me because of hearsay. Because life itself is too short to be giving that type of energy to all of the negativity, the toxicity. You have to eradicate the toxicity in your life. You have to get rid of people that don't mean you any good. You have to elevate to the next level in this season because life is too short. Life is too short, people. Remember, if they say you can't, I can. If they say you can't, I can. Say it. If they say you can't, say to them, I can. I will. I must. I shall. I have all that I need. I am all that I need. Life is too short to be worrying about what the next man or woman thinks about you. Life is too short, people. Yes, you are going to face challenges in your life. You will face adversity. You will go through hell while you are living here on earth. You will get knocked down. And every time you get knocked down, get back up. Because life is too short. If life throws you a curveball, hit a home run. If life gives you a lemon, make lemonade. If you get knocked down 7 times, get up 8. If someone tells you, I hate you, show them why they should love you. Finish what you started. You have a purpose for life. Tell yourself, I have a purpose for living. I have a purpose for living. I have a purpose for living. And if you have a purpose for living, find out what that purpose is. Do not just exist in this world. Find out why you are here. What is your why? What is your reason for being here? Every 3 years, you should be elevating in your life. Your spiritual self should become stronger. Change is something that should take place every single day in your life. We're talking about productive change. I am talking about productive change, people. Life is too short. Stop letting the stresses of this world weigh you down. Stop stressing over the little things because they are all little things. Don't sweat the petty stuff. It's all small stuff, so why sweat it? It's all small stuff, so why sweat it? Especially when you know that life itself is too short. I know sometimes it feels like you are going through this world and you're all alone. You have no shoulder to lean on. No one will listen. No one picks up the phone when you call them. No one responds to your text messages. No one answers the door when you come knocking. It feels like you are traveling this world and you are all alone. It's okay to feel lonely. Just know that you are never left alone. The God that created you, the God that shaped you, the God that fashioned and molded you, did not leave you alone. Open up your eyes and see the greatness. Open up your eyes and see the greatness of God. Look around you. See the beautiful things that are here on earth. Show gratitude for the small things in life. Show gratitude for the stars in the sky, for the clouds, for the sky itself, for the galaxies, for the planets, for the earth, for the grass, for the trees, for the water. Pay attention to the smallest things, the ant. Pay attention to how the ant moves around. Life is too short. I lost my sister to stage 4 pancreatic cancer. After I lost my sister, I also lost custody of my 2 children. When I tell you the pain that I went through, I had a temporary breakdown. When I lost the only thing remaining in my life, the only people remaining in my life, the only constant thing that had remained in my life, I lost. I nearly lost my mind. And when I say it is an unbearable pain that repeats itself every single day of my life without them, it is an unbearable, miserable pain, a heart-wrenching pain that has no end. That pain is worse than a travailing woman. That pain hurts the core of my heart. That pain never subsides. That void space that my children once filled will always be filled with love. I know that one day they will be reunited with me. I have faith that God will bring my children back in my life. I will be able to see them. I will be able to raise them. I will be all that I need to be for them. Until that day comes, I have to remain focused. I have to remain strong. I have to be diligent. I cannot let the stupidity of other people continue to have negative effects on my life, to continue to have me living in fear of the what ifs. And if I do this, this is going to happen. And if I do that, this is what's going to happen. I have lived in fear long enough. And I'm here to tell you today that life is too short. Life is too short for you to be living in fear. If you are not able to stand up for your rights, to fight what's worth fighting for, then you are not fit to live. And I'm here to tell you, I am fighting the good fight. I am fighting for what's worth fighting for. I'm fighting for my children. I'm fighting to regain custody of my children. I will never stop fighting for my children. I will never stop fighting for myself. I will never stop fighting in this world, in this life. I will continue to fight until my last breath for the rights of humanity,